Y'all, it's your boy fireakalit, man, back sticking with the facts, you know what I'm saying? And, I just had to ask y'all, did y'all see this about this pastor that asking for a watch or something like that? I did catch it briefly, you know what I mean? But I didn't really get into what he was saying. But, this is exactly an example of what we talking about, what's going on nowadays with all these wolves in sheep clothing. The devil is literally in the church. You know what I mean? And you always got to remember, it's not about being in the church. It's about the church being in you. You know what I mean? Like, if you know the word, can't no pastor fool you. When you see stuff like this, you know exactly what you're dealing with. A hustler, a fast talker, con artist, pimp, whatever. You know, um, and that's when you know you're in the wrong church. I mean, so, you can have church at home. You know what I'm saying? You can have church two or more together. Say the Lord is in the midst, and y'all dwelling and meditating upon the word. So, but for y'all that ain't seen this, check this out. You feel me, people? It's crazy.
See, that's how I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted, because of how you've been honoring me. I'm not worth your McDonald's money. I'm not worth your Red Lobster money. I ain't worth your St. John knit. Y'all can't afford it no how. I ain't worth y'all Louis Vuitton. I ain't worth your Prada. I'm not worth your Gucci. Mother, I'm saying this, and I promise you, Deacon, it's not with respect and want. I'm saying it because I want you to understand just what God is saying. I even found out that Movado, you can buy a Movado watch in Sam's.
Yes, you can. A Movado
and y'all
watch.
know I had
He want a
someone last
Movado
year.
watch.
Here it is the whole way in August. I still ain't got it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters.
Wow. Y'all see that? See, this is what I'm talking about right here. You know what I mean? Um, you know, this is what we got. You know what I mean? Like the building fund. That the church are always taking up another collection. That plate come around 4-5 times in one, sermon. And I remember one time in particular where I'm from. 707 Vallejo, California. I ain't gonna say which church, you know what I'm saying, because I got people that go to that church, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not trying to deal with none of them trying to come for me. But hey, a lot of y'all might know where I'm talking about. But a long time ago, I went to this church, you know what I'm saying, and one of the first things I noticed, it was like a fashion show, a popularity contest, which is what you see in a lot of these churches nowadays, periods. Popularity contest, a fashion show. Women dress, what they call scantily or skimpy, and you know what I mean? Like, it's like, how do I meditate on the word when you got on a mini skirt, you know what I'm saying? And, your top out, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where you see the pastor sleeping with these women in the church, you know what I mean? Y'all tempting the pastor too, coming in there half naked, you know what I'm saying? And, making him sin. But, it's, sin is upon you, you know what I'm saying? It's a choice. So, and it's something that everyone's guilty of, but as a pastor, you're in a leadership role, and, you got to be able to uphold that role, and, that's just out of pocket, period. But in this church in particular, they had just took up a collection. It was the end of the service. Everybody getting up to leave and walk out. Everybody just getting to the door. The first lady of the church stopped. Everybody, stop. She got on the mic. Stop. Everybody, come back. I need y'all to come back. Everybody, sit down. Everybody, wondering, what could this... Must have been an announcement she forgot to announce or share with everybody or whatever. That's what everybody thinking, I guess. Everybody came back, sat down. She said, I know y'all can do better than this. I know y'all can do better than this. You know, in so many words, she said, like, yeah, we about to send, we about to pass the plate back around and take up another collection. You know what I'm saying? And it was just crazy. You know what I mean? And I said to myself, I'll never go back to that church again. You know what I'm saying? Because you see what it's all about. And I got more examples of that too that I plan on sharing with y'all, so we can, you know, really discuss about what's going on in these churches for real. I'm sure a lot of y'all got stories as well. So leave your story in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear some of the outrageous stuff that you've seen in the church too. You know what I mean? And you know, because this is crazy out here. These churches, man, you never believe some of the headlines and stuff you see. But you know, it's your boy, fireakalit, back sticking with the facts. You know what I'm saying? Holla, subscribe, like, comment in a minute. Go.